Hello everyone. So this will be my first official video, I guess. The first video I posted was of my backyard. It's something that's pretty much there every night. I have other videos of it that vary in quality. Now, that particular video, as I gave in the description, it was tracking with Jupiter. Now, I couldn't really call it a UFO, though I did initially. I would more say that it's an unidentified orb. I really don't know. It was weird. I mean, at first it looked maybe like an out of focus video of a planet, though much better than my LGV-20 should be able to get. And then once it started doing its thing, then I have a lot of questions, mostly that I can't answer yet, and that's something that I hope to be able to do. But I guess this video is just to let everyone know that I have a lot of friends, we'll say that. I am really good at talking to people and getting people to open up, and most people that I ask tell me that they are experiencing some kind of awakening. They feel that the world around them is changing, and we all have this utmost desire to figure out why. And I think that's been a resounding question throughout our evolution, though it's really not ever been answered, at least not in a way that people actually will listen to it. I feel like we are a very skeptical being. I don't even want, at this point, I don't even want to say human anymore, because who's to even say? I have come across things that are, for lack of a better word, just, man, I don't even know how to put it, guys. I absolutely believe these things. These people, these beings, there's interviews out there that I urge you to listen to. Even if you go into something thinking that it's going to be completely bonkers, trust me, I have too. Holy cow, I've thought that I am bonkers, and honestly, it's within the last couple of weeks that I've started to learn to shed that worry. I don't care what anyone thinks about me. If people think that I'm crazy, fine. You think that I'm crazy, but I urge you, go and do your own research. Even as little as when you have a thunderstorm over your area, go pull up the geoelectric fields. I can give you a link below so that you can go look at that. Thank you, Mr. MBB333. Love your work. Your website is all inclusive. It is great. Great information. Keep it up. Do your own research. Those little hunches that you come up on that you just wonder, that doesn't seem right. Don't just stop there. Keep digging, keep looking, keep asking why. I can assure you, if you were to ask your mother right now, what was one of your first questions? I promise you it was why. We, as beings on this planet, are designed to ask why. We want to know what is going on in this planet, solar system, universe, whatever. Me personally, my beliefs are, I like to say, ever expanding, because I don't doubt anything. I love to hear everyone's theories. I have my own theories, and some of you, those of you who know me that are going to watch this, I'm sure most of the people who watch this know me, you've heard some of my theories, and I dare say that I have been talking about some things for years now that we are seeing happen, and not even in looking for obscure videos on YouTube. National media is, covering some of these topics. We have I'd have to look exactly, but we have, like I said, major news organizations throwing out the possibility of us crossing another solar system. We have, theories of other planets being in our solar system, just past Pluto, that are causing some major effects on this planet. Now, really, until we do more research, until the technology that we all know we have, is actually released and is available to us, which we're going to have to fight for, people. We won't know for sure. That's why we need to keep asking why. That's why we need to get together, because I believe the collective thought is the most important. That is something that has been intriguing to me since I was a child. What is everyone thinking? Because if you draw a line between what everyone's thinking, it's numbers, it's statistics. You have to have a certain amount of people, whatever, but I don't know. I feel like we're moving through a massive change in this universe, and I believe that we are also seeing natural selection at work. I believe those who are completely closed off to. I don't want to bring religion into it, I really don't. But I believe that that is one massive factor in it, is that we have all of these individual religions, and if you examine them and if you actually compare them all together and you draw lines between, okay, this is here, this is here, this is here, you start to see these stories repeat throughout history. So at some point you have to realize they're not nothing. They're not. We have the story of Jesus, Dionysus, Horus. I don't even. If you're watching this, you already know. I feel like we all need to pay attention. And I urge you, please pay attention. Do what you can to prepare your family to survive off the land, like your ancestors did, if we're even afforded that. There's no telling what is actually going on in the universe. We do have here in the United States a president who is calling for a space force. And I don't think that it's any secret to anyone that that is something that has already existed for a very long time, since probably even before the space race began. Now, if you go and start to dig through files that exist that were released by NASA, I will put a link to that below. If you go and dig through those files, you will learn that our interest in the moon has been around for a very long time, and that our first interactions with the moon did not just happen haphazardly. Sorry. They coincided with some pretty significant events that were recorded on the moon. Some of these things actually happened when we were on the moon. Now, I don't think the moon is the answer to everything. I do, however, believe that we will find very significant answers there. There are people right now that are doing everything they can to open space to people like us, to people who aren't affiliated with the government or politics or anything like that. And those people are trying to be snuffed out. I find it funny that one person in particular is being investigated, audited, whatever you want to call it. And I'm sure everyone knows who I'm talking about. Put a car into space and people start losing their mind, especially when you do it with your own money. I think that my resounding effort through all of this, though, is I want to know what everyone is thinking. I want to know what you think is happening. I want to know what You and your significant other, what you and your family, what you and your friends sit around and talk about, what you theorize. I want to know those things because they are important. We are beings of this earth. It is our task to make sure that we survive. Yes, natural selection is going to get rid of some of us. Hopefully not me. But just pay attention. And if you have been, tell me what's catching your eye. I want to know what you think is significant. Be it politics, something that happened in space, a crazy conspiracy video that you don't even want to tell anyone that you watched. Tell me. Message me. Put a comment below with a smiley face. I will find you on Facebook and I will message you. I want to know what everyone thinks. To end this, I just want to say all my videos won't be like this. I do have things that I've been looking at myself. I have, a Facebook page, Alienate Andy on Facebook. Go look me up there. I've posted a few things. I'm just starting out. I am a little bit nervous about this. I feel like people who speak their mind and get things right get shut down. And they can try to shut me down, but I'm not going to stop digging, and I'm not going to stop putting what I think out there. And you shouldn't either. So what do y'all think's going on? Comment below.